Nepal is a country where various festivals and occasions, be it a big or small, are observed in every community and in every nook and cranny throughout the year. Bhaktapur, being a place where much of Nepal's rich in art and culture originated, is where many of the festivals and special occasions are particularly celebrated. One such festival that is celebrated in a very grand style for many days is Bisket Jatra. Bisket Jatra, Bisket Jatra means the procession in which the linga or the religious pole that signifies mainly the deity of the occasion, Vishwanath Bhairav, is erected. At the top is a religious flag that is waved. The Vishwadhwaja or religious flag is known as Briske too. The festival is celebrated by erecting the linga at the end of the month of Chaitra, taking it down on the day of Vaishak Sankranti. There's a custom of erecting two linga to symbolize the end of the old year and the start of the forthcoming of New Year. The festival is celebrated locally, mainly by the densely populated Newar community in Timi, Bode, Bhadrakali, Hanigaon, Toka, and Dolaka. It is celebrated according to tantric customs by worshipping gods and goddesses that originated or were installed within the Bhaktapur area. There are two myths surrounding this festival. One facing an attack from the Kirat during his reign. Lichhavi king, Shivadev was said to have gone to the refuge of Vajrajogini. The goddess told him that if he fought against the Kirat, instructed by his guru Shekhar Ayaju, his victory would be certain. King Shivadev told his guru, who said that he would appear in form of 1,000 tigers and force back the enemy, and then return in the same form to the king. The guru secretly told the king that after sprinkling him with the aksheta, he would come back in a human form again. So as planned, the guru fell upon the Kirat in the form of 1,000 tigers and forced them back. To mark the victory, the king celebrated the victory procession. This incident astounded the wife of Shekhar Ayaju. She asked her husband to turn into a python. In response to her request, he also gave her a handful of aksheta, explaining her what she should do with it, and he then turned into a python. Saying a python, however, his wife was terrified and started to run. In order to that, she would be able to sprinkle aksheta over him. He followed his wife. She was so terrified that she became deranged, and instead, she put the aksheta in her mouth and swallowed it, and then she too turned into a python. Days passed, and while looking for days to turn back to human, Shekhar Ayaju remembered his favor to the king. So he went to the king's place and to look there in hope of rescue. After days of trying to seek help, they were still unsuccessful. So frustrated by this, the couple committed suicide. After this, the city suffered from a famine. Everyone worked out that the cause of the famine was the death of the Python couple, so they advised the king to perform Santi Swasti. The king told his people to bring to him his guru, but no one could find him. When the king himself went to the guru's place, he saw a dead python. He figured out that the dead python couple must be his guru and the guru's wife. So the king then called upon all the tantrics of the country and asked them to save his Guruba and Guru Ama. However, they all said that they could not do so. Perturbed by the deaths of his Guruba and Guru Ama, the king made it to a custom to observe the occasion called Bisket on the last day of each year to commemorate the valor of his Guru. In memory of two pythons, the name Bisket has been distorted to Bisket. While celebrating this festival, one linga is erected to represent the python couple. After the linga is brought down, then the new year of Bikram Sambat commences. Though the main attraction of this festival, the two tall linga that represents the python, an added attraction is a chariot procession of Bhairav and Bhadrakali. From the start of this jatra, a chariot is taken around the area with the playing of various Newari musical instruments, at the same time showing various ceremonial displays by local people. The chariot is kept in various squares for worship, where many devotees come to worship the deity. During this 5-day festival, there is a competition of who will take the chariot to their community first, which is worth watching. The big chariot needs to be pulled with great strength, and those who can do this can take it to their community or toll. Nowadays, on the last day of the festival, the deity is taken around in the chariot. The locals will take this big-wheeled, well-decorated chariot from square to square. Once the chariot arrives at the upper square, the locals from the neighboring community or toll will compete over where to take it next. Pulling the chariot with great strength. Finally, the local people from the upper toll will pull the chariot towards the Tomadi, where it will be taken through there to Sukultoka and around the area. Until the end of the festival at midnight, thousands of people can be seen in Bhaktapur to observe this festival that has been celebrated since the 12th century.